Oh, okay, man. Yeah, the Jew dropper, mud walker, man, is on the back streets, man. You know what I mean? In this big ass ghetto that we call United States. You know what I'm saying? So this is how the back streets of your communities is looking. It's looking abandoned. It's looking mistreated, and it's looking like it's crying for help. But they ain't giving them no help. So all we can do is just stand on our grounds, man, and hopefully one day that things will change. You know what I'm saying? But they don't just change by thinking about it. They gotta change with actions. You know what I mean? Because change is an action word. You know, a lot of people speak words and they're speaking action words, but they have no action behind their words. So the words have no power. You know what I mean? So you wanna unite the power to your words, because words are power and power is electricity. And with those two combinations together, you will get something of what you call a creation. See what I'm saying? Only the people of the Father can duplicate what he does, okay? So, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. There will be no lives without black lives. This is a public announcement. This is not a science project, but the mud walker dropping jewels, man, is just letting you know, okay, I'm gonna take you to the basis of science, since they believe in these theories. One of the theories is the Big Bang theory. So I'm gonna do a scientific theory since they have them, okay? So they believe that something came from the cosmics or something of that way, space or somewhere, and boom, bam, and humanity, okay? So that's his theory, okay? And that's science, right? Okay? Because science is something that you can't say that it didn't happen. You just can't say that that is the way that it happened, okay? So science is a hypothesis, which is an educated thought behind what they're trying to come to the conclusion of. So we'll do this. The original man, the first human, bones, fossils were found in Africa, right? So if the first human fossils was tracked back, found in the motherland Africa, and then they could, restructure the bones and see that the bone structure did come from an Afro-American, okay? So that means that the Afro-American man and woman is the first humans on Earth, okay? So with that being that, now that is historically proved, okay? Now, on the scientific fact of that is, okay, boom, that's one way of proving and showing your work that we are of God and we are God's chosen people and we came from him and we are made in the image of him, okay? We have skin of bronze, hair of wool, eye of fires, made you in the image of him, okay? So that's one theory right there, okay? Here's my other theory. Now, this is one that's scientific. I showed you a history one. Now I'm gonna show you a scientific one. The scientific one is this: you cannot make one color of any color without using a black base, okay? So if I want to make a white paint, I have to start with a black base. If I want to make any color paint, I must use that black base to create a color, okay? So now we're gonna stop right there and we're gonna take colors to humans, okay? Now, the Father is the greatest creator of all, and he created this place for us. And the oceans, the skies, the stars, the moons, and all the animals were here, then he had us come. Okay? When he had us come, he gave us not commands to rule over, but he gave us a voice to command to rule over everything that is in the land, because we're the only ones that can communicate in this type of fashion. Okay? So you can't make one color paint without using a black base, and you cannot create one human being, this is what I'm saying, one human being without using a black base. Okay? So that means this: every human came from a black person. So when you go do your ancestry.com, you're gonna have a little bit of everything in there. And they got a little bit of everything in them too. But why, if you notice that if you have any Afro-American in you, you're considered African-American. I don't care if you have 2%, they're gonna consider you black. Okay? So why is that? Because black is dominant, and they know the science quiz that I'm doing for you, and they know all of these things that I'm explaining to you. Now I'm explaining to you, and I'm trying to put a little humor in there, but it's nothing humorous about when you've been fooled. Okay? See, they're trying to find out who they are because they know who we are. See, they study. See, I'm losing my voice. Hold on, 1,000 They're studying us because they know that they can't live without us. Okay? But we don't know that. Okay? We think that we are whatever that they told us that we was, and we're still on the comeback from that. If you had a person that was your enemy and you wanted to get rid of them, or you wanted to oppress them, what extremes would you go to make sure that you oppress them? And how far would you go? Would you beat their language out of them? Would you tell them to not speak in their language, to not acknowledge any of it, and get it out of your system, right? Okay? So it takes a real envious, evil, demonic person to want to strip a person not only out of their land and their culture, not only out of that, but out of their whole meaning of self-culture, preservations of their human nature for the culture, for the race of people that they are. They have no, you stole our history and put you in our history and rewrote us another history from your pagan settlers mentality. You know, and it's quite sad, man, because you guys are really the bloodthirstiest people on this earth. And you cannot be of God because you guys are the one who are out here taking these women body parts. You know, there's like 50,000 to 70,000 missing black women here in the United States. That should be a crisis. That should be a pandemic within itself. Okay? But it's not. And it's swept up under the rug. And, you know, they only let you hear what they want you to hear. But here's the thing, though. Okay? While they're doing all that shucking and jiving with that, they know that, just like I explained to you guys with the pain, they know that no person's body parts are compatible with another culture's bodies but the Afro-Americans. So basically what I'm saying is this. They know that black body parts are compatible and could go in anyone. And they know that theirs can and no other people do. See, so they got this shit down to a science, bro. You know what I mean? And the science is this. I'm not making this stuff up. Why is there 50,000 black women missing in America? And you know, if you look, that they are selling body parts, and you know they're doing human trafficking. So it's a big business going on. They want your body parts because they know who you are. Okay? So a lot of this senseless killing and a lot of this what should I say? You know, I don't want you guys to get mad, so I'm gonna say it right. And this basically all this madness that's going on, they sweep it up under the rug because they are reserving, putting on ice body parts. Okay? They are preparing for something, but they're not advising everybody about what they're preparing for, because what they're preparing for is not for us, it's for them, because we are not a part of them. We're just here to pay taxes, to continue being slaves, and continue to let the blind lead the blind, and keep being misled, mistreated, and taxes, gases, all these lies from these stories that they tell us. If you got all the oil and I was doing business with you and we had a fallout and I went to war with you and I have a base or a hood or whatever in your city, your state, your country, then guess what? Me and my people are not gonna be paying no fucking $100 a gallon. Me and my people are not gonna be paying nothing of that nature. You know what I mean? We're gonna be paying something that's, something that's reasonable for the blood, sweat, and tears that we lost in this war. And you know what I mean? That stuff can't be replaced, man. So it's like, it's hard to speak on truthful things when if you say it too blunt and too, direct, then they might, you're being this, you can't speak on that, you can't speak on that. But you should be able to speak on anything because you're violating my rights. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that I have freedom to speak and then tell me how to talk, or when to talk, or it's just everything's a dictatorship, and America is becoming more and more communist as we speak, and it's just getting ridiculous because they hide all of this stuff, and when it comes out, nobody's gonna be your friend because, hey, guess what? Their Uncle Sam told them that he's gonna take care of everything. Their Uncle Sam said that the gas prices were up when this first happened. I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about the beginning from the war, okay? That, if we go over here and this guy, settles with us, then the gas prices will go down. You guys went over there, kicked ass, kicked the statues around. I mean, you guys, really went over there and, really, you know what I mean? Did whatever you do. You're the world police, and you still got your people, the taxpayers, the people that furnished the war, sitting here being lied to and being mistreated, and then they gotta pay all this high-ass gas prices, So I see that you guys got the cost of living going up, daily, you know what I mean? And the pay rate's not going up, so I don't know what this is coming to. I guess the government must be trying to seize all properties back because everybody's in debt, and that's part of the American way to keep everybody in debt. But I mean, the truth has to come out sooner or later, and you got to be a better judge of character, man. You can't just keep allowing these people to keep lying to you, to keep feeding you this hopeless dream, and abandoning the people out on the streets. A lot of these people that you see out here on the streets are war veterans. They're vets, and some of them are like veterans and shit. So united we stand, divided we fall, man. And you can't keep lying to the people and expect for the people to uphold you, and then after then, you expect that things are gonna change. So we got the pilgrims right here, man. You know what I mean? The Babylon. They sit around and do nothing and eat off your tax dollar and treat you like you're less than a citizen when they have a counter with you. Everybody that they see pays their salary because they tax you on the money when you're at work. They tax you on it when you cash it. They tax you on every motherfucking thing you buy. Okay? So you're not getting around it. There's no way around it. And that's just the way it is. And people gotta get better, man. People gotta get better with knowing. Okay? Because if you know, then you can speak. And when you speak, and and then you get different results. Because guess what? Everything that you would speak on, they know of, but they're not gonna do nothing about it or look into the situation to try to change it if nobody speaks on it. Okay? So that's what knowing is all about. Know about it, speak about it, and then maybe you could do something to change the shit. Because it's not gonna change by you just dealing with it. It's not gonna change by you saying, oh man, we're not gonna trip off that right now. Fuck it, that's just the way it is. No. If it's something wrong, speak on it. You know what I mean? And that's what rules, that's what laws and things are. You know what I mean? Just because it's a law, don't mean it can't be changed. You know what I mean? Because a law can suit one certain thing, then that law might not suit everything, but they got it sitting there like a statue to situate everything. And it's not it can't solve everything. You know what I mean? So you have to know that for Alec Bar. Okay, my bad, man. I try to catch that at least, right? But yeah, man, this is just one of those ones. You know what I mean? The mud walker, man. Float through the town, man. You know what I mean? On the back streets of Southside. You know what I mean? Reporting live. Always mud walking through the brother. You know what I mean? And delivering the truth, man. You know what I mean? It's time, man. The truth has been born, man. So we gonna speak on it. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to get caught up in nothing that we don't need to be caught up in. And we ain't, looking for nothing that ain't worth our while, And we looking for dedication, motivation, and progress. And, we on the elevations, you know what I'm saying? So if they ain't congratulating, then they play hating. And, you're only as good as the company you keep, man. So I just want to, pull out a few pointers on y'all, man. And just, draw that out to y'all attention, man. I'm gonna punch back in with y'all, man. I got that Nina fight, man. The Nina and Bosco fight. Man. Subscribe to my station, man. This is UGFA, man. And we deliver the truth, man. And the fight wasn't too good. And it's like, a lot of imposters and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes, you know what I mean? They run behind their gang and a gun. And you know what I mean? If the gang ain't around and they ain't got no gun around, they don't really get treated too good. You know what I mean? They get treated kind of like, a lowercase G. You know what I mean? They don't get no capital G, lowercase G's. And man, you know, I done seen motherfuckers in the preschool fight harder than these dudes do, man. You know? So that's it. That's how that go, man. But I got this call right here, and I'm gonna punch back in.